Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video when we're playing some DAMBA today with a new build for the first time in what feels like forever. The words a new build and DAMBA don't go together very often, but they actually buffed one of his cards pretty substantially a few updates ago. I think one or two, it might have actually been this one before Sati, I don't remember, but yeah, he got a buff to the speed card, which used to be the reload speed buff card. If I remember correctly, it used to be about 2%, which isn't that good because at max level that's like nimble 1.5, but they doubled it to 4, which is pretty much nimble 3 as soon as you start the game, which is actually pretty good. You can of course get nimble on top of it, which works fine, but doesn't necessarily make that much sense, and you're usually fine with just the card max level. It is a pretty solid setup. I've played a couple times with it already. Don't know if I'd say that it's final because I might make more changes to it, but I'm pretty happy with where it is at the moment. It does work pretty damn well. It's very similar to these other two here, just with the main card changed. We've got possession, every presence for damage reduction and reset on the right click. Then this one is buffing out the gourd, pulling the cooldown down from 10 to 6 if I've got 2 or 3 tanks. This works fantastically. Would highly recommend that if you just want to heal for a ton. This one's a speed boost if it works for the team. I'd say this one's the one I see the most often. Works great if you've got like a term or other people who benefit from speed. I do see some people run Eerie Presence 5. Personally, I'd leave it at 4 because if you've got max Chronos, it doesn't really make sense to waste a point into it because DAMBA's just got so many good cards there. You want to be as optimal as you can with it. Then finally, the third one, which is the one we're going to be running with today, which is self-speed instead of the speed buff, instead of the gourd cooldown reduction, and we'll probably be focusing on damage because that's where I think this works the best. I am quite excited to be covering this one as DAMBA is one of my favourite, if not my favourite champions. I think he's the one I've got the highest level at 40. A couple are really close actually now, but I don't think I'm that great with him anymore because I don't play him that regularly, but I do still like his kit and find him a ton of fun to play whenever I do, pick him up. But he is a little bit too hectic for me to play regularly when I'm not, in the mood for playing Paladins at like 100%. So for game one, we're on Snowfall. We've got a Ceres, we've got a Cassie, a Nando, and a Vatu. Shouts to 2 people on my team. They call me out in the chat. We'll grab the setup and the damage talent. We've got Mortal Reach, Exaction, Aegis, and an Earring. I think it was our Nando and also our Ceres. I can just check real quick. Yep, shouts to the 2 of them. Then for their side, they've got Tyra, a Victor, an Andro, a Yag, and a Fury. I'm not really going against Yag very much as DAMBA. Again, say that a ton. Hopefully I can understand and be annoying, although Solar Blessing is going to suck. Corrosive Acid, Curse of Volver, Hunting Party, and Shrapnel. Hello Yag, if you could just give me a second real quick. There's a stun, which isn't going to stun you, of course. She's now in the beam heal, so we're going to run over here, throw a right click. I really do need to warm up a little bit. Sadly, until we get more Death Rounds, this is going to kind of suck. Through a stun over there, though I don't think I hit it. Maybe I did. There's another one which missed by like a little bit there. So right click and a stun on him. There's the Q just here. I'm just throwing over as many 400s as I can. There's a stun again just to annoy that Yag. Now that I think about it, Yag is actually countered pretty hard by DAMBA, especially the more Death Rounds you get, because you've got your Q, you've got your just reload constantly outputting damage onto her. She should be gone here any second. I'm pretty bad with throwing up my heals so far. There's a stun over there for the Tyra. Maybe we can land it on her if they just run around a little bit. There we go, get a bit of a combo. Stunned the Fury as well. She's gone. That's a hit and a kill on Andro, but I'm dead to Victor. Go ahead and throw the ult just there. Yeah, there we go. Get a stun on the Andro. Make sure he's gone. Just missed the right click entirely. Gonna try and run this way. What is my movement right now? How am I not dead? That's Nando going for the ult. We did get some heals to him. Another right click on him there. Just outputting damage onto the Yag. That's Victor with the ult. Just stun him out of that. Just absolutely shut him down until they get resilience. We're going to be a pain in the ass on this one. Yag's just running in. There's a stun. Just drop in the emo. I assume that might be because she's seeing my stuff. I guess from the ultimate that kind of gives it away. My reload doesn't deal damage to her, interestingly, when she's in the ult, which is an interaction I didn't expect. We missed the stun. There's another one on her though, at least that one landed. Don't know if it'll come across in the video. There's a stun on the Tyra, but I just feel mad speedy, even though I don't actually have a speed buff outside of my own little card. There's a reload on the Victor. Can't believe I'm still alive here. There's a combo on the Andro nearly. Okay, it's a finish. My Axie is terrible, but luckily the team spawned right here. We'll grab Chronos 2 and get nimble as well just to buff it even more. Can you tell I'm kind of rusty on DAMBA? I feel like my Axie's terrible. I say as I land a pretty juicy reload. We'll F in a little bit, throw the Q down here, right click for Ceres. It's Victor ulting. I'm going to try and hit him with this. I don't have my F up, so I think I'm just dead. I don't know why I didn't retreat there, but whatever. And it has like Rejuvenate 3 as well, which is kind of crazy. Reload up there for the Yag. I'm going to try and get a few more. There's a reload on the Andro, just completely shut him down. We'll throw a Q over there as well. We'll throw the ult up. Yep, sure, kind of unnecessary. Reload for the Victor. Maybe we can get it round. Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay, fair play. That nade kind of hit me right in the face. Really should be playing slightly more hectic here. We'll throw the Q down. Yag ran all the way around. Cassie ulted, so we know where everyone is. We'll get a stun on the Cassie. That's not a Cassie, it's a Fury, but we landed it. Just going to stay here. I feel like it's a pretty safe place to be. We stunned the Andro, avenged the Cassie. Probably could have saved her, but it's a little bit too slow there. Reload on the Yag. Another reload on the Yag. I'm just going to output damage here as best as I can. Nando is gone, but she's getting healed there. Is a Q on the point, I guess. Fury's going for the ult. She's got some resilience now, which kind of sucks. We're going to F over this way. Point is under us. We'll drop the Q there. Right click for the Cassie. Reloads onto the Yag, but without Cauterize, it's kind of hard to do anything here. She's going for the ult, but shut down. We'll throw an ultimate. Sure, get a reload on the Andro, which missed. Right click and the Ando, more damage onto her. If she's cauterized, we can get rid of her, but until then, kind of rough. Hello, Vic. I think you're dead here. If I can just land a stun, that should be a shutdown, right? Yeah, he doesn't have resilience. Hello, Andro. There's a reload. He's got resilience, so I don't really get much of a benefit from that other than the damage. That one missed. I think I deserve to die here. Somehow I managed to wiggle that play. Okay, that sucked. My reaction and my aim right now is garbage. Reload over there for the Fury. She's going for the ult. Maybe we can catch her. Oh my god, very, very cheeky. We'll just throw some more over for the Tyra. Throw a Q over there. They actually will have max resilience right now, so my stun isn't really doing anything, which is the downside to this. But obviously, as the game goes on, if you're playing stun DAMBA, you do get weaker. But even then, I feel like we did kind of force them to grab it. And they ran in, went for the ult. The team comp they've got is very cheesy. Don't know if I mentioned that or not, but flipping Furious Cell Blessing with a Yag on an Onslaught or King of the Hill, I mean, it's pretty rough. There's an ultimate to counter maybe the Furious, but bit of a waste. I'm revealed by the Tyra. I think Andro's on me here. Yep, there's a stun. There's the F. Was taking an animation, but at least we got rid of the Andro. Score is 322, 375. I'm pretty sure they've got this as a win. And there we go. There is your defeat. 322, 400. Think they deserve the win, but that was one hell of a game. We were going back and forth a ton. 7, 10, 84k, 65k. I'm fine with that. And Andro there saying insanely laggy. There were a ton of frame drops in that one for whatever reason. I don't think it was just because there was so much going on, but shouts to their Fury as well. Nearly missed that one, but that was one hell of a game. Our Vatu definitely wasn't doing very well there. He has less damage than us. Ceres was doing a great job on heals. Cassie was doing fine. Nando was also doing his job, but yeah, Vatu definitely a weak link there. Honestly, a fantastic onslaught, even though we lost it. Great game. Didn't feel like I got to show off the setup that well, but I don't know if it would have been better with the other two, really. Alright, anyway, for game 2, we got Onslaught, Marauder support. We got a Ram, we got a Ceres, a Koga, and a Sky. Pretty similar team to game 1. And for their side, a Yag, a Furia, again, a BK, a Victor, and Alex. I don't know if it's the same people who were in game 1, but definitely seems like it for their side. So of course we'll go ahead and grab the same thing. We've got Earth Splitter, Blood Reaper, Debilitate, Royal Subject, Solar Blessing, Corrosive Acid, Discovery, and whatever the Victor and the Ceres grab. We'll start with Death Hands and just Death Hands because we want to get it going as quick as possible. But the Yag Fury combo here is going to suck. I guess we should get Cauterize 2 to do the combo maybe instead of the Nimble because it's kind of overkill. They've got Shrapnel on Victor, Mortal Reach on Ceres. Let's run on the point. It is Onslaught, so we should have a bit of an easier time, although they're not running on. I don't mind, she's just there on right side. There's a stun which missed. I guess we can try and push the Furia. Maybe there's a right click for the Yag. I mean, that's a better idea. There's a stun there. So here we're going to F across kind of behind her. Reload, and that's where I'm going for the ult. What a freaking ton of burst, although she is still up just about. I'm going to F to get the BK bomb off me. Don't know if I timed that right, but we are still up. Right click for the Ram. There's a stun on the legs. When we can get the combo on him. Can't really do that till I have more Death Hands. I think I might have just got myself killed. We'll throw the Q. Yep, Lex is going for the ult, but Ceres is out of it. Let's go for the ult. Reload for the Furia. There we go. Koga ulted, so that's a finish. There's a right click and a Q up there. Ceres gone to the Victor ult. We could definitely still win this, but it's just not looking that good. There's a reload for the BKF over this way. Stand in my own Q, which looks like it deals damage because it's orange. There's a right click and a reload just there, which didn't do anything. There's another one. Stun for the Yag. Ram's ulting. We're going to F over this way. Throw a Q up. He's gone. Koga's dashing around. Hello, Yag. There's a reload for you and another one as I just slowly kind of wiggle away and hit you with like 600s. I'm not really being threatened too much here. She's pushing in. She's gone. I'm just going to try not die to tick damage. I was trying to find my Q, but okay. Dead to Lex and PK who are running around. Sure. Going to go for Chronos and Cauterize. I don't really feel like going for more Nimble makes sense because we pretty much have Nimble 3 in the setup. That's Yag pushing around. Try to hit it with a reload, but that failed. There's a stun. She doesn't really have much resilience right now. There's the F, right click, and the Q. Am I dead? No, we're fine. PK is trying to do something. Right click there onto the Ram. Throw some reloads over there. Just try and get lucky with like a 600 or something. That's the Victor ulting. Sure, he's going for it on me. I just walked into the BK stun. Kind of deserve to die here. That was a really bad play. I think Ceres ulted but missed everyone. Koga's going around for a flank. I don't think I should really get anything else. We're just going to run back here. Throw a heal onto the Ceres and a Q for her as well. Just throwing over some reloads. Clip the BK. Nice. There's a reload onto the Yag. We'll throw the Q up so Ram can push a bit. She's going for the ult. So we can hit it with a reload when we're doing it from not the perspective of the person being pulled, which is kind of weird. Because when I did it earlier, my reload wasn't actually dealing damage to the Yag. It does kind of make sense because you'll actually probably be able to kill it just like single-handedly when she's pulling you, but it's kind of weird that I can do it when she's pulling somebody else. I don't know, she's rolling around, missed the stun, never mind, landed it. There's a one up there for the Victor, right click there. Okay, we'll throw a Q here. Lex is dropping down. There's a reload, which I missed by like an inch, just trying to clip him kind of with a lucky one. There we go. There's a stun on the Lex. He's got resilience now. F over this way. Drop a Q, get another reload before I'm gone. That was actually really, really close to me winning that fight. Right click there for the Sky. She got rid of him, but now that he's got resilience maxed, and so does the Yag, we're going to have a pretty hard time doing anything to those two. But the other ones should be pretty free kills. Sky ulted and the Fury didn't even try and run from that. He's pushing on the Koga. There's a right click and a Q. Don't know where he went. I thought he was behind me for a second there. Stun to the Victor. There's another one. Drop down. F over this way. That's the Ram going for the ult, not the Ram. Victor. I can't do names when it's this messy. I'm going to go ahead and throw the ult just there. Yeah, sure. Hit the Lex, who's CC immune pretty much. That's the BK ulting, not ulting, Qing. That's the Fury beam. I'm dead. Okay. Throw some more reloads over. Koga's gone. Ceres going for the ult on nobody. She's made 2 really weird ults so far. There's a Q on our Ram as well. That's Yag going for the ult. I'm not going to run around to try and help him because I think I'm just going to get killed if I do that. Victor with the nade nearly clearing me will drop a Q in the corner. He's throwing the nade again. Vex went round for a flank. There's a stun on him, but again, can't really deal with him here. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Shouts Ram for the hand there. Right click on him. Score is 282, 360. Don't think we're going to be able to win this one, but you never know. We'll throw the Q there just for some damage and some more hits on her. That's a right click for Ceres, but she's gone. Stun for the Yag. Another hit on the Yag. I could have away, but it's not really much point. I'm just going to try and kill her instead. That worked. Koga's running in. Score is 398 now. Okay, don't know what kind of play that was. And there we go. There is the defeat. I feel like I did great in both of them. Actually, the stats just don't really show it that much because with DAMBA, you're kind of providing more than just damage and healing. You're also providing CC and just being annoying. And if you're not providing CC, you're kind of forcing the enemy team to grab resilience. In that one, 2 of them did and 3 of them didn't. I probably should have focused a little bit more, but even then, overall, it was still a pretty good game. Shots to that is their victor. As far as I can remember, I don't think it is the same people from the last game, but it's kind of crazy we went against a Yag and Furia combo twice back to back, but yeah, 5-7, 55k, 38k, I'm fine with that. DAMBA is kind of the opposite of some of the characters I covered recently, where he feels like you're doing a ton in game, and then you see the stats you actually have as much as you were expecting, but Koga struggled quite a bit there. Sky also wasn't doing that good. Ram did pretty good though, and so did Ceres. Damage was definitely the issue there, but for their side, all of them did a great job except for maybe the BK. Victor did great damage, Yag played the point of time, Furia did pretty solid, and then the Blacks also did a great job on damage, and there we go. That was kind of an alternate way to play DAMBA with speed in mind. I don't really know my title of this video, but is it always going to be the best way to play him? Definitely not, but in some situations I think that it will be, and I'm just glad that Snake Pit actually has a use now, because at 2% it was pretty much a dead card. At 4 now we'll actually see some sort of use, I reckon. And yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all really soon, and as always, stay frosty.